panoorin nyo ang isa sa mga biyahe ko sa Santa Teresita del Niño Jesus Paris sa Santa Teresita, Dumaran, Palawan. Kanina po may mga estudyante na lumapit dito sa simbahan at tinanong nila ang kasama ko dito sa kumbento na kung pwede daw po ba ako na ma-interview. Pero alam nyo ba, natuklasan ko, sila daw po ay mga grade 11 students and they are asked to interview either from the church or from other organization. Kaya ito, na-interview po nila ako. And while they are interviewing, tinanong ko sila, saan ba ito? Requirement po ba ninyo ito saan? Sabi ng ganun na isa. Naku po, ito po ay aming requirement kay Sir Jister. Sir Jister was once my youth minister when he was very young then. But of course, by this time, I met him last Sunday. Very young pa din si Sir Jister. Sir Jister, kapag nakita mo ito, panuorin mo.
We are here today as St. Teresa of the Child Jesus Parish. Today we have with us the guest priest of the St. Teresa of the Child Jesus Parish, Father Jister Lunado. Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon.
Dungka.
Bilang ulit.
1, 2, 3, go.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are here today at St. Teresa of the Child Jesus Parish. Today we have with us the guest priest of the St. Teresa of the Child Jesus Parish, Father Jister Lunado. Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon.
I am referring to the feast of the patron of this parish, Father. Father, why it is necessary to celebrate the feast day? Why it is important?
It is very necessary for us Catholic to celebrate the feast day of a certain patron because we believe that they are our intercessors. So, for example, if we would like to ask blessing from the Lord, we turn to our patrons. We kneel down before the image of the certain patron. For example, here the Saint Teresa of the Child Jesus, and we want Saint Teresa of the Child Jesus to intercede for us to the Lord that our needs, whatever our prayers, would be granted by the Lord through the intercession of Saint Teresa of the Child Jesus. And most of the patrons on their feast day, which we celebrate, were also the time that they died. Kung namatay sila sa araw ng ganito, for example, today is September 12, ngayon din ipinagpipiesta ng lahat ng Katoliko. So their feast day is the time also that they die.
Father, what are the events and who are involved in this event?
Okay. Before the feast day, we have events in the barangay. And the parish has two events. First is the youth night. Those involved in the youth night, of course, are the young people of this parish. And by this time, they are actually practicing their dances, their singing, and everything. They are actually practicing by this time. And of course, I am asking the kabataan, the young people, to be part of this youth night. And the second one is the parish night, which will be held this coming September 30. Those who are involved are actually our parishioners coming from the chapels and some of the organizations like the choir group, the MLK, the lingkod ng simbahan, and those who are coming from the chapels, they are actually invited to participate in this celebration, the parish night.
Yeah, that's all for today, Father Jory. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah. Thank you also for allowing me to be interviewed by you. And of course, you as young people of this parish, I ask you also to involve yourselves in our celebration and other celebrations in this parish. Thank you. Ayan sir, kumusta? Ano po yung tingin niyo sa interview nila sa akin? Hopefully, that would inspire more students to do the right thing, to do the good thing, no, in order for them to learn more in the school. Sana nga patuloy sila na matuto at patuloy na umasang matuto at patuloy na ma-inspire na matuto at magkaroon sila ng craving for learning. And we thank all these students, no, hopefully they would also be part of the church, no, in learning the faith, their Catholic faith, and someday they would be able to know that faith is really very important in their lives in order for them to be saved, no, to reach heaven according to the promise of Jesus, the promise of God in the Bible. Thank you.